Joining me now to talk about this is Congressman Matt Gaetz. He is on the House Judiciary Committee. And Matt, I am so happy to have you in the studio with me today, Congressman. Let me ask you this. With David Weiss now appointing special counsel to this investigation to investigate Hunter, with respect to Congress from being able to, will this restrict Congress from being able to investigate Hunter the way that they should and get the required documents that you need to get?
Well, that is precisely the purpose. The game you are watching is not the game that is actually being played. The Biden Justice Department would want you to believe that the appointment of someone from inside the Biden Justice Department in violation of law, as you pointed out, is somehow a basis to move the ball forward on investigating the Bidens. The reality is they are going to use this to try to cloak all of the activities, not only of the Bidens, but of the Justice Department itself in this ongoing investigation type of exemption from congressional oversight. So here is the only question for my House Republicans. Will we continue to acknowledge this claim that the Department of Justice makes that anything upon which there's an ongoing investigation, we just have to surrender our oversight function? Last time I checked, Congress was organized under Article 1 of the Constitution, and we have an Article 1 obligation to do that oversight, and we should not subjugate that to the Article 2 powers that the Department of Justice is acting on. So because they've changed their tactics, we have to change ours, and that's precisely how to do it.
Well, it sounds exactly like you know what's taking place and how to get around it and how to expose it. Let me ask you this. Does this actually give an admission of guilt from the DOJ for them to make this change? And could it help Republicans in your pursuit of an impeachment of Joe Biden?
Well, as you stated, Congressman Stubbe, my colleague on the Judiciary Committee, certainly adding his voice to those of us who believe that an impeachment is warranted. Frankly, with a 4-seat majority, I don't know that we have the votes to impeach anyone. And that doesn't mean they're not deserving of it. It just simply is a math equation with where we stand in the House of Representatives right now. But I'm very proud that the oversight work that we've done has continued to build the pressure on any that would stand in the way of a just impeachment here. I am concerned that this effort is not intended to really hold people to account. It's there as part of a cover-up. Remember, the Mueller special counsel was there to cover up the fact that we've now learned that it was the senior FBI official in counterintelligence right here in New York who just pled guilty to colluding with the Russians and working for the Russians. So there's always a feature of the department's own bad behavior that oftentimes they're trying to conceal from the public. That's why our work must continue, and we cannot just accept the fact that there's a special counsel now as a basis to blunt all of our questions.
You know, and I hear from so many Americans, you know, on social media that message me nonstop, or I'll post something that's like, you know, hey, we're getting closer, the impeaching Joe Biden. Americans just want to know, is he going to be held accountable? And from your perspective, going after the truth and trying to bring the evidence to the American people, is it helping in waking people up to at least see what's going on? So hopefully, you know, moving forward, we have a clear track to run on as Americans as far as who to trust and who not to.
Getting that evidence out is important for just the sake of truth itself. But I don't ascribe to the theory that we just have to surrender sending criminal referrals because somehow Merrick Garland will never prosecute them. For many of the crimes that we are observing, the statute of limitations is 5 years. And so we could send criminal referrals to the Department of Justice. We go take the White House back, and you never know, David, it may be an Attorney General Matt Gaetz down the road or someone of my liking who will be there to actually enforce the law and provide the accountability, not just the vision, but the actual accountability. The people that are sending you those messages deserve that in a free and just and constitutional republic.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. And I like that. I like that. Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Are you kidding me? Man.
The world is not ready. Probably. Certainly Senate confirmation wouldn't be. But, you know,
well, we're getting there.
A boy can dream.
We're getting there. You can dream. And we got to start with taking back the White House. Let's start there. Congressman Gaetz, thank you so much for joining me today.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you.